Good morning. On behalf of the Tennessee Board of Regents, joined with faculty and staff, I am pleased to welcome you all to witness and to celebrate this special occasion with our graduating students. My heartfelt congratulations to all the graduates on your accomplishments. You did it. In order to help us facilitate this special event, we ask that all family and friends remain in the stands throughout the ceremony. We'd also like to request that you silence your cell phones at this time, please. This ceremony will be webcast and broadcast live on our college website. It will also be archived and can be viewed later on the Cleveland State Community College website. Thank you to Gwen Schroyer and his audiovisual production class from Bradley Central High School for assisting us with documenting this ceremony today. As we begin our ceremony, let me introduce the members on the stage party. When I call your name, please step forward to be recognized. Regent Tom White from the Tennessee Board of Regents. Mike Griffin, Chair of the Cleveland State Foundation Board and President of the Cleveland-Bradley County Chamber of Commerce. Dr. Corey Campbell, Vice President for Academic Affairs at Cleveland State. Dr. Cindy Reynolds, Vice President for Finance and Operations. Kelly Frank, Associate Vice President of Human Resources and Compliance. Dr. John Squires, Vice President for Economic and Community Development. And Dr. Willie Thomas, Vice President of Student Services. If you would, please remain standing as Dr. Thomas leads us in a moment of thanks.
Thank you, Dr. White. Graduates, today is a momentous occasion in each of your lives as well as your families. So before we proceed, we want to take a moment for reflection, to consider all the hard work by students, faculty, and staff, to think about all the people that supported you along the way, to imagine the many opportunities before you, to consider all the blessings that brought each of us to this point of celebration and thanksgiving, and also to remember loved ones that have passed and are not able to be with us today. Will you please join me in a moment of silence? Thank you. Now I ask if you would please stand for the national anthem performed by Caleb Sutton, a member of our vocal raspberry ensemble directed by Miss Andy Phillips.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. You may be seated.
before we go on, how about one more round of applause for that anthem? That was tremendous. This morning, we'd like to begin by recognizing those individuals who have helped contribute to the success of our graduates this morning. First, we want to give our graduates an opportunity to thank the special family members, friends, co-workers, and all of those who've been a part of their special journey and their support network and have encouraged them every step of the way. Graduates, if you would, please go ahead and take this time to thank your family and friends with one big round of applause. You guys. Next, we'd also like to give our graduates an opportunity to join me in thanking our amazing faculty and staff here at Cleveland State Community College. There you go. Our faculty and staff make every effort and go the extra mile to make sure our students come first and that they have the resources, support, and instruction to help them be successful. Graduates, please, let's take this moment to give our faculty and staff one more big round of applause. In addition to our national and state flags here on the stage behind me, you may have noticed that we also have included flags from 13 other countries in our vestibule as you entered. These flags represent the home countries of students who are graduating from Cleveland State today. These include Brazil, Cuba, Germany, Haiti, Jamaica, Liberia, Mexico, Puerto Rico, Russia, Thailand, Ukraine, Uzbekistan, and Vietnam. Cleveland State, as you may know, serves a 5-county region, which includes Bradley, McMinn, Meigs, Monroe, and Polk counties. For the spring semester of 2024, 81% of our graduates come from these 5 counties within our service area. Between our service area today, between our ceremonies today, we will award 335 associate degrees and 185 technical certificates. Our youngest graduate is only 16 years old, and our oldest graduate today is 60 years old. Cleveland State serves very diverse students with very different dreams and helps them all achieve their goals. Cleveland State Community College now has 25,000 alumni who live and work across this country. Our Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society recognizes students for their academic achievement. Our Omega Omicron chapter members have a 3.25 grade point average or higher and are recognized by the gold stoles and tassels they are wearing today. As an Air Force veteran myself, I'm also proud to recognize those students who have in the past served in our military or continue to do so today. These students are distinguished by their red, white, and blue tassels. If you're a veteran, a military reservist, or an active military member attending today, either as a student graduating or as a guest, please stand so we can recognize and thank you for your service in defense of our country. And with that, I am pleased and honored to introduce from the Tennessee Board of Regents, Regent Tom White. Sir.
Thank you, Dr. White. Good morning, everybody. It's good to be with you here on this very special day. And Dr. White, we're very excited to have you here at Cleveland State as our new college president. The Board of Regents goes through a very strenuous process in selecting college presidents, and you are clearly the right person for this important job. As Dr. White mentioned, I serve on the Tennessee Board of Regents. The board is appointed by the governor with the purpose of overseeing the community colleges in the state, as well as the colleges of applied technology. Our mission is twofold and very straightforward: student success and workforce development. And it's because of that mission that these commencement exercises, which celebrate your achievements, are so very special to me and my fellow Regents. You, the graduates, or almost graduates, we'll get to you there very quickly, have much to be proud of today. You have worked hard, you've sacrificed much, and you found ways to get past obstacles in your path to be here today. I congratulate you on your accomplishments so far and wish you the very best in your future endeavors. As Dr. White said, I hope you will take time to thank all those people who have helped you along the way, your family, your friends, your teachers, the staff here at Cleveland State, and your fellow graduates. And I trust that you'll help pay it forward through your support to them and your co-workers in the future. So again, thank you for allowing me to be here as a part of your celebration. And again, on behalf of the Board of Regents, congratulations to the graduates and best wishes for your future success. Thank you.
Thank you, Regent White, for being here with us today and for your leadership and service to our college and our state. Each year, the college presents the distinguished awards that recognize outstanding achievement and exemplary service to Cleveland State. The 2024 award winners are: the Distinguished Student Graduate is Caleb Chapman. Caleb will be graduating this afternoon's ceremony. The Distinguished Staff Member is Chrissy Pugh, and the Distinguished Faculty Member is Margaret Horton. Both of them as well will be with us at our 2 o'clock afternoon ceremony, but let's give a round of applause for their service. Each of these award winners will receive a check in recognition of their support and as an award for their excellence. The check comes from the foundation that supports Cleveland State Community College. Our foundation is made up of community leaders who believe in education, opportunity, and supporting students and the growth of the region. Established in 1971, the foundation of Cleveland State Community College has awarded over $7.8 million in scholarships to over 9,500 students. I want to say thank you on behalf of this college and thank Mike Griffin, the leader of the current leader of the foundation, and his colleagues for their generous support and for these awards for our team members. At this time, it's my honor to introduce our keynote speaker, who I just spoke of, Mr. Mike Griffin. Mike is chairman of the Cleveland State Foundation Board of Trustees. He has worked more than 30 years for First Tennessee Bank before taking on his current role as president and CEO of the Cleveland-Bradley County Chamber of Commerce, a position he took on in 2019. Mr. Griffin has served our community over the years as board chair of the United Way of the Ocoee region, as president of the Rotary Club of Cleveland, as an executive board member of Thrive Regional Partnership, as board chair for Erlanger Hospital Board of Trustees, as president of the Junior Achievement Program of the Ocoee region, and as a member of the UT Alumni Board and on the board for the Museum Center at 5 Points. Mr. Griffin's leadership and commitment to service have earned him numerous awards and accolades throughout his career, which include Servant Leader Award from the Tennessee Association of Community Leadership, Rotarian of the Year, the William F. Johnson United Way Community Service Award, and the Ron Brom Award for Outstanding Leadership to Junior Achievement of the Ocoee region. Mr. Griffin and his wife Kim live in Cleveland and have one daughter and a son. If you would, please join me in welcoming my friend and a great champion of education, opportunity, and workforce development, Mr. Mike Griffin. Yes, sir. Great to have you here.
I really appreciate that introduction, Dr. White. Good morning to everyone. I'd like to take a minute to officially welcome Dr. White to Cleveland and to our community. Representing the Board of Trustees, we are so excited to see the great things he's going to do here. Let's give him a round of applause. And thank you for Regent White for doing a great job in making that happen too as well. So I've I am Mike Griffin. I'm president of the Cleveland Bradley Chamber of Commerce. That was a long introduction, so I have been involved in a lot of things, and that's the whole point of my speech today, is to kind of tell you how I got to where I am today. I am very honored to serve as the chairman of the Cleveland State Board of Trustees. I've been chairman for the past 3 years, and I'm very honored for them to ask me to speak to you today. I was asked to pass on some words of wisdom and advice to our current graduates. And I'm basically going to tell you, again, how I got to where I am today. You know, I was a shy kid whose parents moved around a lot. I always just kind of looked for my place in the world. I would have never, I can remember when I was in high school, almost getting sick, having to get up to like give an oral book report. You know, if you'd told me back then, or if you'd told me back when I was in high school that I would one day be speaking at this graduation, I would tell you, you're probably crazy. But I'm very happy to be here. Also, this is my story. So I've told my story. Obviously, I know my story. I've told my story to many groups. I've spoken to many high school kids. I've spoken at a couple of high school graduations. I've told this same story, but every time I tell it without notes, without a speech. And so when they ask me to do this, it never fails when I do those talks. Later on, I'll think about it and I'll think, oh, I should have said this, or I forgot to say that. I'm not sure that I got that point across. So I'll put a little bit more time into this. So forgive me for looking at my notes a little bit, but I want to make sure that you do take something away from this today. My life and career have gone in many directions, and I hope that after hearing my story, it will help you on your journey into the world of business or healthcare or whatever career you might choose. I'm going to break it up into 3 areas to help guide you and as you continue in your current job or start a new career, and then how you maintain your career and how you start your life and your family life. And I've broken it up into three sections. Number 1, be open. Number 2, be present. And number 3, be generous. So first of all, being open. And when I say be open, do your best to keep an open mind, whether you're in a current job or whether you're starting a new career. I attended Chattanooga State and then graduated from UTC with a career in business education. So if you had asked me, when I was sitting in your seat at graduation, if you had asked me what I was going to do with my life, I would have told you I was going to teach high school. But guess what? There were no openings. There were no high school teaching openings when I graduated. So I wound up getting a job as a fast food restaurant manager. And I don't know if, you know, probably some of y'all worked in a fast food restaurant. But I had waited tables all through college. And so that's what I knew what to do. And I was also married and had a child on the way, so I couldn't mess around and I had to get a job. But my father had a banker friend who witnessed me working and said to my dad, would Mike like to work at a bank? And I was like, boy, would I ever. So I became a banker. Again, if you had asked me when I'm sitting in your chair, what about banking? I would have said, what about it? You know, I've got a bank account. But so I became a banker. Now, that was the start of my 34-year banking career, whether it was by accident or by circumstance. So my point here is always be open for opportunities and willing to take a chance. You might think today you know what you're going to wind up doing, but you might wind up doing something completely different. Next, be present. My wife said not to say this. She said it. You sound. I shouldn't. She would shoot me if I was talking about her this morning. But I never claimed to be the smartest or the most talented employee in any of my jobs. But I've always worked very hard to do my best and to set a good example for myself and for my employees. When I started my first bank job, I worked in collections. That's where you call people that have past due loans. I also went to the post office. I unloaded shipments when trucks came in, deliveries. I took the president's car to get washed or drove him to the airport. I was pretty much the grunt of the bank, bottom of the barrel, right? But that's where I learned that I'm not too good to do any job or task. I held that attitude throughout my career, and I still have it today. I was never too important to do any other person's job or duties as needed, no matter what my position was. So when you start your career, make a point to set an example for your employer and your coworkers. This sounds simple, but also show up for work on time. That's very important in our workplace. Make yourself important and irreplaceable. Work hard, help others, and be dependable. These traits will build a strong work ethic that you can take far. And finally, be generous. Be generous with both your time and your treasures. I was always taught by my father to tithe to my church. That was, he pounded that into my head. And I always have given to my church, and it developed a true servant's heart for my community as well. Always take time for your family first. Take time for your family first, and being there for them. You heard that resume. I've been involved in many organizations like Cleveland State, Rotary, Thrive, the United Way, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But I've not only worked hard serving on their boards, but I also support them financially. I've had people ask me, why do you do all that? And the reason is because, number one, it's personally satisfying to me to help others. And I've also made so many friends and made so many connections in my business life that have continued to help me throughout my career. I challenge you to do the same when you have the opportunity. I promise that anything you donate, whether it be money or your time, will come back to you. My first challenge to you today, you're getting ready to become an alum of Cleveland State Community College. My first challenge today is to support this college as much as you can now and throughout your future work life. It's very important to this school that got you where you are today. Being very involved in my community was what made the difference when I decided to make a career change 5 years ago. I had worked for the Chamber of Commerce board for several years and was in line to become the board chair. My work at the Chamber and for so many other community organizations prepared me to be hired as the president of the Chamber. So I hope you take a bit of some of what I've shared about my life and use it. When I started at the bottom at my first bank job, I would have never dreamed I'd one day be a community president at a much larger bank or one day be the leader of the Chamber of Commerce. I can only say hard work, determination, and the desire to do my best for my family and my community is what got me there. Be open, be present, be generous. This is my challenge to you. I congratulate you on your graduation and wish each and every one of you the very best and the most successful career possible. Thank you. Okay, so I had a speech for that, but I'm going to go off the rail just a little bit with one more thing. And this happened this morning, and it hit my heart this morning when I was walking. And I saw a young fellow walking his dog. He probably looked like a college student, maybe from Lee University, I don't know where. But he was walking his dog, and he almost tripped over his dog. Cute little dog. He almost tripped on him. Oh, and by the way, this goes for everybody in the room. This isn't just for the graduates. This is for all of us. He almost tripped over his dog. Why? Because he had his face planted in his phone. He couldn't even watch what he was doing because he was on his phone. I see young mothers, young families walking, young couples walking or strolling their children, and they're not talking to each other. They're not talking to their child. They're not enjoying nature. They're staring at their phone. I see people in cars. How many people have seen people in cars texting while they're driving? Anybody? I think texting and driving is probably just as bad as drinking and driving. Distracted driving is causing so many accidents and causing so many lives. This is another challenge to all of us, is let's not let our phone dictate our life. Let's put the phone down. Let's enjoy life. Let's smell the roses. and thank you again.
Thank you, Mr. Griffin. We appreciate your remarks. Be open, be present, be generous. Now, we're at the portion of the event that we've all been waiting for. Dr. White, I am pleased to present you to the graduating class of 2024. As Vice President for Academic Affairs, I certify that these students have fulfilled all the requirements set forth by the Tennessee Board of Regents and that they are entitled to receive the appropriate degrees or certificates.
Well then, with the power vested in me by the Tennessee Board of Regents and the state of Tennessee, and upon the recommendation of the faculty and administration of Cleveland State Community College, these candidates are hereby awarded an Associate of Arts degree, an Associate of Science degree, an Associate of Applied Science degree, or a technical certificate with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto.
Graduates, it's your time to shine. So as directed, please come up to the stage to hear your name called and receive your well-earned recognition.
Now presenting candidates in business. Ryan E. Connor. Alma Cristina Armenta. Salvador Tomas Flores. Aiden Alexander Deaton. Lacey Elizabeth Ross. Megan Elizabeth Bookout. Paige Sierra Curtis. Jasmine Lachelle Reimer. Kenneth T. Comseng. Luke Caden Chapman. Jackson Bray McGowan. Joshua Arturo Baez. James Gibson Alford. Heath Wayne Davis. Noah Gage Birdwell. Justine Renee Rice. Zachary Andrew Carr. Alyssa D. Schmidt. Trinity C. Raby. Joseph Hope. Madison Leanne Gossett. Lindy Savannah Dixon. Alyssa Elaine Schramm. Shania Sonora McCoy. Dalton Miles Sutton. Annika Marie Barnes. Ashley Ray Kugler. Marilyn Brooke Christensen. Lucas R. Atkins. Chloe Elizabeth Carter. Deswan Boyd. Austin Richard Miller. Audrey Bryn Burns. Holly Josephine Miller. Chloe May Morehouse. Abigail Starnes. Jacqueline M. Flory. Miranda Nicole Morgell. Deshelle Hambrick. LaRose Elvey. Now presenting candidates in healthcare. Jenna Elizabeth Wolford. Diploma presented by her mother-in-law, Michelle Darnell, Jordan N. Darnell. Diploma presented by her father, Billy Cochran, Harley Eve Cochran. Kayla Jane Lucas. Brianna Roy. Diana S. Radovinchik. Emma B. Smith. Angelica Marie Mendoza. Skylar Brooke Ballantyne. Jessica Michelle Andes. Taylor Elkins. Brooklyn Danielle Kirkland. Ophelia Leslie Gonzalez Alvarado. Michelle Good. Zaria P. Johnson. Dara Marianne Barrera Martinez. Diploma presented by her mother, Allie Taylor. Allie Faye Taylor. Kaylee Lynn Bain. Karen Lynn Irwin. Julie Doan. Madison Mackenzie Farr. Gregory P. Banther. Tina Louise Vandiver. Carsey Ray Weber. Caitlin S. Ledford. Kendall Macy Hall. Victoria Savard Sturchy. Aubrey Elise Barham. Stella M. Murray. Shay Brock. Dream M. Fraze. Jacob Lee Dodson. Austin Ray Burgess. Afton Brooke Cook. Tessa Nicole Hawkins. Caitlin M. Mantooth. Caitlin Grace Carden. Carly Elizabeth Chastain. Caden Elizabeth Chastain. Donna K. Van Blaricum. Judy Harifa. Amberly R. Brady. Aaliyah Nashay Davis. Jackson Reed Prater. Samantha Nicole Ellis. Brianna Marshall Bivens. Hannah Olivia Carroll. Rachel A. Sewell. Emily Grace Lawson. Jillian Frey. Grayson McClure Sanders. Kaylee Madison Finney. Mia A. Widener. Cadence Brooke Brewer. Callie Grace White. Shannon Lynn Cross. Miranda Jo Shelton. Shelley Joanna Shed. Parker Aiden Brookshire. Corinne Marie Parker. Anita June Boutwell. Bailey Sue Ballou. Stephanie A. Gooden. Jessica L. Caperton. Hannah M. McKee. Haley Allison Reynolds. Zoe Grace Harden. Madison Faye Kane. Jordan Lee McCullough. Alexis V. Reyes.
Can we have one more round of applause for all of our graduates today? So congratulations to our graduates, to their family and friends. And in graduates, one more time, would you please stand? So graduates, now is the time to move your tassels to the left. You are now officially graduates of Cleveland State Community College and the newest members of our alumni community. Again, congratulations. Please be seated.
If we could, I'd like to say one word of thanks for all the people that put this ceremony on together. The folks who've been planning, working the logistics, setting up chairs, lights, audio, visual, the anthem sung today, the security folks working everything, all the parking, everybody involved. One round of applause, please. This concludes our Cleveland State Spring 2024 commencement. I'd like to thank you so much for joining us, and once more, congratulations, graduates. Your hard work, determination, and dedication have brought you to this very significant milestone and moment. Even bigger things are ahead in your future, and we could not be more proud of you, could not be more excited to see what you're going to do. I hope everyone here today leaves with an appreciation for this college, for the faculty and staff who serve here, for the students who study and make it such a special place. We appreciate the support everyone has provided us as an institution and to our students. We look forward to seeing the great things they will achieve in the days and weeks and years to come. Audience, we ask that you remain seated until all students have recessed from the gym.